Good morning, Colts.
I'm your host, Audrey.
And I'm your other host, Lainey. And this is KTV for February 10, 2023.
Hey, Colts, did you hear about Kenilworth's reward program for students?
I sure did. Let's hear more about it from Mr. Maury.
Good morning, Colts. We want to get a new rewards program started here at KJHS. This will be a way for teachers and staff to recognize students who demonstrate the characteristics of CARES and also give opportunities for students to win prizes. In order to get started, we need your help. I'm sending you all a Google form in your email, which includes some individual, class, and school-wide prize options, as well as the opportunity to recommend other prizes within reason. No one is winning a car. So please look for that message in your email. Thank you, Colts, and have a great day.
Thank you for that wonderful video, Mr. Maury.
Colts, did you hear that the Robotics Club is open on all B days from February 8th to May 5th in Classroom 6?
I also heard that there would be a robotics competition. That's if you join the Robotics Club.
Attention 7th graders, it's time to choose your elective classes for the next school year. You can easily access the elective sign-up form through Parent Square and your student email.
And the deadline is today, so make sure to sign up before the end of today.
I know I've already signed up. Now I'm bored. Let's go check in with the Sports Corner.
K-O-L-T-S.
Good morning, Colts. This is Sports Corner for February 10th, 2023. In Colts news, our wrestling team will be having a meet on Thursday, February 16th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at home versus Petaluma. In other news, the Super Bowl will be happening on Sunday, February 12th. It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Also, in Cost news, their undefeated wrestling team is going to Sonoma on Saturday for the Elite Championships, and 12 out of their 13 wrestlers are in either first or second place. That's all for sports news. Now back to the KTV studio.
Zoe, in Sonoma, wrestling sounds really exciting. I know that if I wrestled for Kenilworth, I would want to see the high school varsity team compete tomorrow.
After I play sports, I get hungry. Do you know what's on the lunch menu today, Audrey?
I do. The lunch menu today is cheesy pizza, scrumptious corn dogs, and spicy chicken sandwiches, and a delicious salad with a tasty sandwich.
That sounds so delicious. I can't wait to eat that scrumptious corn dog.
I know we've talked on this topic before, but we have another reminder that this is a gum-free campus.
Yes, Colts, let's make sure to come to school with no gum in your mouth or in your backpack. You might be scraping gum if you have to do after school, and that's just not worth it.
7th graders, if you're interested in being in leadership class next school year, please come to room 37 at the beginning of lunch on Wednesday, February 15th for an informational meeting on the class.
Hey Audrey, do you know what organization means and how we apply it in our lives?
Actually, I do. I always organize things, except my room.
Well, organization means to be organized, like packing your backpack every day before school, or putting stuff that you need for a day before in a reachable place, or having a specific place for all your school stuff.
Maybe I should start organizing my room because I don't remember where I put my math book.
Uh-oh. That will be an issue. I hope you find it for your sake.
Speaking of something totally random, Kamala Harris is the Vice President of the United States of America. She was elected Vice President after a lifetime of public service, having been elected District Attorney of San Francisco, California Attorney General, and United States Senator.
As Vice President, Kamala Harris has worked in partnership with President Joe Biden to get America vaccinated, rebuild our economy, reduce child poverty, and pass an infrastructure law that will lift communities that have never been left behind.
She has led the administration's efforts in rallying board coalitions to protect the freedom to vote, expand workers' rights to organize and collectively bargain and stand up for women's rights, supporting women in our workforce, addressing the maternal health crisis, and defending our reproductive rights.
The Vice President has also played a key role in engaging world leaders and strengthening our nation's alliances and partnerships. In everything she does, she remains focused on the people of our nation and our collective future.
Wow, I had no clue. Remember how cold it was yesterday, that there was frost on the grass? Let's go into the weather studio to find out what the weather will be like today.
Good morning, Colts. This is the weather studio for February 10th, 2023. This morning, it'll be mostly cloudy and then become partly cloudy later on. Since it'll be cloudy, there's a large chance of dense fog. We all know when it's foggy and cloudy, you would much rather be wearing a sweatshirt than a t-shirt. The highs of today are in the mid-50s to lower 60s. The lows, however, are in the 30s to mid-40s later on in the evening. The winds are going to be picking up today from 5 to 10 miles per hour to then 10 to 20 miles per hour. Speaking of winds, what does the wind and joke both have in common? Well, they're both sure to knock you off your knees. I know, I'm hilarious. Not as funny as Zoe in the sports corner, though. Just kidding. Now let's head back to Lainey and Audrey in the KTV studio.
Caitlin, Colts. Next week on Friday is Decades Day. I wonder how the school should dress up. I already have an idea.
That's right. Let's watch a video from Leadership.
Friday, February 17th is Decades Day. Pick your favorite decade and dress for that decade, whether it's the 1950s with its poodle skirts and leather jackets, or the 1960s with its tie-dye and peace and love, or the 1970s with its bell-bottom pants and vests and velour, or the 1980s with fanny packs and leg warmers and shirts with the collars up, or your favorite rocker, or the 1990s with its flannel Doc Martens and rocker shirts, or the 2000s with its velour tracksuits and juicy couture. So pick your favorite decade and dress up Friday the 17th.
I know exactly what I'm wearing. Oh, I just remembered something. Have you heard of the French and Indian War?
Yes. France's expansion into the Ohio River Valley repeatedly brought the country into armed conflict with the British colonies. In 1756, the British formally declared war against France. France suffered defeats against British forces in India.
Okay. Anyways, the 7 Years' War ended with the signing of the treaties of Hubertsburg and Paris in February 1763. In the Treaty of Paris, France lost all its claims to Canada and gave it to Spain, while Great Britain received Spanish Florida to Upper Canada and various French holdings overseas. It also started America.
Wow, that's interesting. To wrap up our show, Colts, Fun Friday will be in the large quad. I can't wait to see what they have planned. Remember not to come to school because we have a 4-day weekend. Have a great day, Colts.
And that's KTV.